Hello and welcome to World Radio League. I'm Andy N0APX, and we're going to do our monthly update. We haven't done a monthly update for quite a while, but we're going to go ahead and get started here and get an update going. So if you'll give me just a moment, I think I have an audio issue going on here, but we'll see if we can get that fixed. Let's try that. All right, looks like we got that working. And all right, first of all, I'm going to bring, like I said, I'm Andy N0APX. I'm the product manager for World Radio League, and I'm going to bring on our CEO, James, and I think he's got a little bit of something news to share with us. There you are, James.
Hey, Andy, how are you
Go
doing?
ahead.
Great to see you. No, and I guess the news is, um, I'm not in that many videos, but if you have seen me in videos before, I'm usually KN4 NEH. That's my old call, and I just got the new Vandy call N0WRL, which I'm pretty excited about. So I actually just logged my first contacts with the new call today, which was fun.
Awesome, awesome. I got a little bit of a delay here. Let me see if I can get that resolved. Give me 1 second to get that fixed.
Well, while you're working on that, I'll just say I'm excited to see what we're going to walk through. I know you've been working on some awesome stuff at World Radio League and myself as well. I guess me and you, Andy, between the two of us, we've been going in all kinds of different directions on new features in the product. So we should have some really good stuff lined up for today.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we've got we've got tons of stuff going on, tons of stuff coming up. So we'll we'll go ahead and make sure that we are looking good here. If you're in the comments, leave us a message, drop us a message in the comments. Make sure that you can hear us okay, and if you're having any issues, be sure and let us know. All right, so to kick us off, well, I think we just lost James. Let's see if we can give him a second to get his connection put back together and join us back here again. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get us kicked off with get my screen shared here, and we will start walking through some of the new things we got going on. All right, there he is. Looks like he's back with us now. Dropped out on us for a second there, James. Looks like you're back with us now.
You don't click things in the browser when you're on live. That's what I learned there. You will learn the hard way that clicking
Oh yeah.
anything ends the
Oh
stream.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Never a good idea to click random buttons during a live stream. And rule of thumb is, if anything will go wrong, it will go wrong during a live stream. So, something to keep in mind for future reference. But anyway, I'm getting ready to share my screen here so that we can take a look at it and take a look at what we've got going on here. I'll just share that. There we go. All right. So first of all, the big one right off the top is QSO Manager. So I know James and I are both extremely excited about this one. We spent a long time working on this one, getting it all tweaked, getting all fine tuned, and getting it set up just right. And it turned out really, really great. And of course, we're iterating through improvements with that, and it'll just continue to get better as we go along. But QSO Manager is basically the hub for all of your contacts, where you can go in, you can filter by, any of these values you'd like to filter by, and you can bulk edit, however you'd like. It really gives you a complete control over all of your contacts in your logbook.
And I'll just add here too. I think one of the difference that separates this from the logbooks is this is a place where you're viewing all your contacts in one place, right? So when you're going to a logbook, it's usually because you're starting an operation, you're logging some contacts. But QSO Manager is all about, I want to see all my contacts at the same time, maybe update some of them, maybe some of them um, you wanted to review and add some data to. Maybe it didn't have your location set, or you wanted to just filter and say, "Hey, I want to see all the contacts I did on 40 meter CW." You can add those filters here too. So there's a lot of different ways you can filter your contacts
Yeah,
here.
100%, 100%. Yeah, it's really a great hub for anything you need to do with your contacts on a more than individual level. Of course, you can go in here and edit them individually as well, but it's really that central source of truth where you can go and manage your contacts in any way you need. And then along with QSO Manager, we also had Activity Log drop at the same time. So anytime you have an import or an export or bulk edit, anything like that, that gets logged here, and that kind of helps you to be able to go back and see what things in your logging in your logbook history, see all the changes, and it helps us on our end if you have an issue. We can review that data on our end and see if there's some issue somewhere that we can resolve all the quicker. So it's kind of a win-win situation there with Activity Log. It's not one of those things that provides that much more in the field functionality, but it's really useful from just a back-end perspective. And from a user perspective, if they want to go and track down something, and see if they want to find an activity, some import had an issue or something, they can just go look it up and copy the ID and send it to us and say, hey, I've got an issue with this. So really just kind of some great back end improvements there, helps out a lot.
Yeah, and I'll add here too. So types of things you can see in the activity log is going to be your exports, your imports, bulk edits. So if you go and update a bunch of contacts that we're missing a frequency, or you changed you changed your home location on the contacts for those, all those things will show up here. One of the big things is if you're doing a big import and it's maybe taking more than just a couple seconds because it's just a large file size, you can come in here and you can check it. You can see that the import's still going. You can see the success. And of course, if you have any issues, you can always report it back to us. But that's one of the big use cases, is tracking the progress. Let's say you just want to import a bunch of your contacts over here and start using this as your master log. You could do that, and that'll help you manage those activities.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really a great resource there, just for records and review. We've got a lot of things in progress that are just fixing to drop in the very near weeks. We've got a lot of stuff coming right away. But some of the stuff that we've had kind of in the works is with our contesting platform, and so we've added some extra functionality here. We have not yet enhanced our scoring system to match the complexity of some of the scoring systems that are out there. But we are actually, we've got, I believe we announced a few weeks ago that we are partnering with WRTC to host WRTC 2026. So we will be working very hard on that to prepare for that. And then James, I think, was there another contest that we're going to be partnering with soon? Quite a bit sooner than that.
Yeah, we'll keep adding new contests as they come up, and we're going to be adding more contests. And the better we can support the contest, the more contests we're going to add. Right? We don't want to add a contest if we don't feel confident that it's going to go smoothly. But we've got the ARRL 10 meter contest coming up December 13th that you can participate in. So you can enroll in that. And we've got Winter Field Day is coming up in January. So that's going to be a big one. You're going to see a lot more information about that. But I would just say, yeah, look out. Come check the upcoming contest, see what's in there. We send a weekly email with updates about the contests also, so do that. But the Winter Field Day is going to be a really big one that we're going to have. We'll have the live scoreboard running for that. We'll have your QSO maps, all the things that you'd want to see. But I mean, very quickly, I'd say in 2 to 3 months, you'll start to get to where pretty much any contest that you would want to do is going to be part of this, the upcoming contest. Just we're like Andy mentioned, there's a few things that we need to build first to really give you full support, which is the Cabrillo export, the multiplier scoring, and those are really the two big things. And then with those, you'll start to see a lot more contests come in.
Yeah, absolutely, and definitely. Quick little side note there: Winter Field Day. I believe it was my first HF contest back this January when I got my general license. After I passed the test, studying with ham radio prep, of course, and yeah, passed my general exam and got on 10 meters. I think I was still only on 10 meters right then. I think I only had a 10-meter rig, and just had a blast with Winter Field Day. And it was just a lot of fun, set up a homebrew antenna and just get on the air and make contacts all over the place. It was a lot of fun. I didn't make a whole ton of contacts, but his first contest, just had a ton of fun doing it, and I was really excited to see that we're partnering with them to host next year's the 2025 Winter Field Day in January, and that's just going to be a whole lot of fun. Kind of a full circle moment there. A lot of fun to work with them. But anyway, yeah, we've got several more things, of course, in the works. Several more things we've already released. James, did you have anything top of mind that you wanted to mention here before we move on?
I've got a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure how much you're going to go into. We've got the new
Oh, go for it. Go
activities.
for it.
We've got the activities map coming up.
Oh yeah, we've got tons of stuff coming up. I didn't know if there was anything that we've already released in the past, several weeks that you'd like to mention. It's been a long time since we've done one of these monthly updates, and so I didn't know if there was anything specific that you'd like to mention before we move on to what's coming up.
I'm so heavy in the dev right now that it's hard to even keep track of
Same here. Same
hard
here.
to keep track of what's live and what's not live. But no, I think the other things that I was going to mention are things that maybe we can kind of give some sneak peeks of, Andy.
Absolutely, and we'll absolutely give some sneak peeks here shortly. But just to kind of wrap up where we are, if you want a just popped into my mind here. We're on my profile page. If you want a founding member number, we still have a few thousand left. I believe I mentioned on a previous live stream I did with a couple of the other YouTubers. I believe I mentioned that we only had 1,000 total. I was incorrect. I believe we had 5,000 total founding member numbers, and we still got a couple thousand left. I don't know the exact number. We've got a few thousand founding member numbers. So if you want to sign up, go sign up. Grab your founding member number, and just takes any paid account. We've got a whole lot of free users, but anybody who wants to grab a paid account, support us, help us out, that'd be great, and you'll get a founding member number. The first 5,000 of you get a founding member number, says you were one of the first 5,000 paid members of World Radio League, and one of these days, James, that might be an accomplishment. We might have to send them all out a plaque to hang on their wall. I was one of the first.
Yeah, well, you do get a PDF printable. One of the things that you get is you get PDF printable awards, and there's only a couple awards that are in there today. As you can see, you've got your award for your field day, you've got your founding member award. But one of the reasons that we ultimately assign that founding member number is because the lower your founding member number, the more, I guess, it's just showing that you're an early adopter. I mean, this is a passion project for us. It's a labor of love to build something like this, and we want to keep features free so that our goal is that any ham radio operator that wants to use World Radio League can sign up and use it for free. But it's thanks to the paid supporters that actually are able to keep this project going, pay for our cloud costs. So what you get with your founding member is, of course, your founding member badge, your printable PDF, which that founding member number will stay with you forever. So whatever number you claim when you become a member, that stays with you forever on your account as a sign that, hey, I was in this app early, I was an adopter, I was supporting it at this time. But we do some extra things for our premium VIP members. You get additional cloud storage for uploading as many contacts and processing those contacts as you want. We also have some additional access inside the community and some pre-releases on features, things like that. And even for VIP members, we actually send you a gift for signing up for VIP, which is I don't know if it's a secret or not, but I guess I'll just say we actually have a VIP pen that goes along with that as well. So we just appreciate all the support that we were getting, and we're going to keep going as we got a lot more features to build, and
I haven't seen that
And
pin design yet. I'll have to take a look at that. That sounds really
you don't
cool.
have your VIP pin, Andy? Yeah,
No,
we got
no.
yeah, we got to get you that. But and like I said, it like we're always gonna have a free version, so there's no pressure to sign
100%.
up. It's
100%.
if you just hang out and log your contacts for free
Absolutely.
if that's what you want
Absolutely.
to
You
do.
get all the basic functionality. If World Radio League's the only logger you're ever going to use, you can log for free as long as you want to. You don't if you're not importing any ADIFs or anything, it's perfectly all the functionality you need is there now. We're going to have some really great enhanced functionality coming down the pike here soon that will, it might make you want to pay to count, but right now, the main benefit besides supporting this project to move it forward is the extra ADIF imports. You get that extra cloud storage for your ADIF imports, and as opposed to a free account, manually logging them all. But yeah, we've got some great stuff coming, and we'll like we've alluded to, we'll show that to you here in just a few minutes. But yeah. And I will say, I just printed this founding member award out. It's really really super neat. I printed it to a PDF, and I don't think I have that shared. Let's see if I can share that quickly here. Well, anyway, I can't share it at the moment, but anyway, well, you know what? I can share it here. Let me just do this. There we go. That's what your founding member award will look like. Is that right there? And if you have your number on there, the date of issue, it's a really super neat little. James, just a quick note there. Looks like that date of issue is the print date rather than the date of issue. So that we might want to take a quick look at that just as a quick note there,
Sounds good.
because that's December 3rd. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, anything that will go wrong on a live stream, right? But anyway, so yeah, that's our founding member award, and really super neat award there. Great design by
I made a contact.
whoever put that design together.
Can I share something really quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Sorry to mess up your demo today. But I made I made a
Oh,
contact
no,
that I
you're
was
good.
super happy with today. I did a POTA
Yeah,
activation, my first POTA activation with my new call N0WRL. And so, if you're not familiar with World Radio
love
League,
that call, by the way.
thank you. One of the cool things that World Radio League does is for every contact that you have, it generates you this nice single contact view, which is kind of like an auto QSL card. And by the way, one of the things that will come out soon is RST sent and received. We'll be adding some more things to this. But I made a contact with Dennis W9DAE today from the park,
Oh, he's in
and
there a lot. Yeah.
he's like, hey, aren't you James from World Radio League? I was like, oh yeah, that is me. And he's founding member number 5. So shout out
Oh, that's
to
awesome.
yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Lance. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I see him in here in the community, a lot. He's a really active member
Okay,
and
yeah,
great
Lance.
supporter of the product. So
Yeah, so shout out W9DAE. Thanks for the POTA contact today, and thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate it.
100%, 100%. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring my screen back up here, and then we'll kind of go through a couple more of our things here. We've changed this layout just a little bit, so you can create a new generic logbook, a POTA log, or import an ADI from this little drop down menu here. We've added, I've lost track of where we are since the last monthly update, but we've added the ability to have individual logbook settings. So you can set these are settings for your individual logbook, and then we also have settings default settings across your logbook. So you can set that up here, default settings for new logbooks. So anyway, we got a lot of great
So
stuff
Andy,
going on.
why
And
why might I
yeah.
want to use why might I want to use those default settings for a new logbook? Because we got the settings
So
in the
if you,
logbook, right? So yeah,
yeah,
walk me through that a little
yeah,
bit.
absolutely. So if you like, there's a specific template you like to use, there's specific settings that you're always using, and you don't want to have to configure that for every logbook, just set it up in your default settings, and then every new logbook you create will default to those values. So just a
Nice.
really great option there, for you users that like to set it and forget it. So I think we had this stream scheduled. I think this stream was going to run for about a half hour. So let's go ahead and show you some of the stuff we got coming up. Just a quick sneak peek, and that way we can move on through this. But anyway, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and we'll definitely get to them. But let me grab our dev environment here so I can just kind of give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek what we got going on.
Exciting.
There we go. All
Dev
right.
environment.
Yeah,
beta
you guys are
testers
seeing
in
the
here too,
inside, under the hood, the works.
And if
So,
you
all
want,
right,
if you
so
want to get access, I will say, if you want to get access, go to community.world. If you want
yeah,
to see the features as they're coming out, community.worldradioleague.com, and you can just message me or Andy.
yep,
Andy's got a
yep,
whole
yep.
system set up. So you can go
Absolutely.
in
We got a
here and
form in there. You can sign up with that beta tester form, or you can message me. I can get you in the queue, and we
and
can
anybody
get you
that's a
into
VIP,
yeah,
you're just
yeah.
automatically will give you access.
Absolutely.
If you want to see
VIP members are will get very quick access. If you're a couple tiers below, we put you kind of into a review process, but we'll get VIP members in there right away. But yeah, at first glance it looks pretty familiar, pretty similar. But you'll notice here we've got this new little tab here called Activities. And I think the devs are actually working on this today, so it's not going to be perfect. This is just a sneak preview. But as you can see, I can click these POTA spots around me on the map, and it pops up all the details. I can open it in Google Maps, and it'll give me a whole route to get there. I can create a logbook based off of this location. I just click Find My Location at any time. It brings me straight over there. And this map, like I said, they're working on it today. Look at this. Look at this. Soda. Brand new. You're the first to hear it. Soda is now going to be a part of World Radio League. And we've also added WWFF and Islands on the Air as well as Activities. And this map is super cool. I've been playing around with it quite a bit, and it's awesome. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of, we're going to be tweaking this quite a bit over the next few days, and hopefully within, a week or two, we'll get this one released. It may be as much as 3, but we're going to try to bring that down to as soon as we possibly can, because we're super excited about this. And getting Summits on the Air into the hands of our users, as well as this really awesome map that just, has all these pins on it. They show up everywhere on the map. It's just super neat.
This is super helpful too. Like if you're not like at your home operating location and you're like driving down the road, this is going to be on the mobile app too. So you can just pull
Find
up
my
and see,
location.
are there any summits near me? Are there any parks near me? Maybe you're just making a road trip and you want to say like, hey, are there any parks near me? And then right when you click it, you can create your logbook right from there and add the
Absolutely.
activity. So you don't have to jump over between websites to go and find
100%.
parks.
And then we've got a couple more new things, James. We're going to be these guys are going to be spoiled. They're gonna be screaming at us to get some of this pushed out. But looky here, let's just go a couple steps further. Look at this side by side view. QSO map over here on the side, and we're planning on implementing. Well, I'll show you here in a moment. But we've got your entries here. We've got a brand new default template that's just the bare bones basics of what you need, with some quick access items down here below, some quick access items up on top. And if you want to switch it back to the old original one, just click all fields, and it'll default back to the original. But what's super neat here is we've got these spot me and spot them buttons. You want to expound upon those a little bit, James?
Yeah, I'd love to. And first of all, great work on this, Andy. This is looking really, really nice. Now the spot me and spot them is just we used to do some auto spotting, but the logic was kind of funky. So we might revisit that in another day. Like if you want to auto spot yourself, if we see that you're logging multiple contacts on the same frequency, we can just assume that you're running or you're calling CQ, whatever you want to call it. And then if you're kind of searching and pouncing, if you're dialing that frequency, we get to detect that and then not spot you or spot the other person. But this is just an easy way for you to just manually spot yourself. So if you click the spot me button there, Andy, it'll pop it out and you can put your frequency, your mode, and it'll also spot you to the World Radio League. Now, when you're in POTA, you can auto spot yourself over to the POTA side. I use this today on my activation. This is nice. I guess it's not in this. We'll have to check why it's not in this template.
Yeah, I think it's on production. It's just
Yeah.
didn't get added in dev. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Yeah. So when you're in that POTA log, you'll have an auto spot to POTA, and that sends your spot over to the POTA, and it gives you a little confirmation message, so you don't have to move over to the POTA app to spot yourself when you're doing that. So this is really nice also, where you can view your spots over on the right hand side and you can copy them over to your log a lot
and
easier.
let's just look at that right quick. So we've got this new spotting tab here. Just list all the POTA spots, World Radio League spots, just like usual. Now you have grid view like normal, table view. Now you've got a map view. Now this is super awesome because you can view all these on the map within your logbook as opposed to just from the spotting page. And you've got this. You click it, copy the log. Really super neat here. And then
Well, I'm just
I
thinking,
don't know.
we should throw the azimuth in there too. It would be super cool to see the direction.
Yes,
I don't have like a big tower that I'm pointing around or anything here, but it's still nice to see.
And some people might. So yeah, 100%. Now, one really cool thing here is I don't know if it'll show up because I'm not sharing my whole screen because I'm just sharing one tab. If you click this button, it pops out. Here, I can share this. It pops out this little spotting window. You can adjust it however you need to, and it looks really weird on the stream here, but really it's really a separate window that pops out. You can put it on a different screen, make it full screen, and just have your list of spots. We're planning on doing that right away with the app as well. I mean, with the map, the QSO map as well. And then also, eventually we'll be adding this tab in. We've got a few things to work through with some of the things like editing and stuff, how to get that back and forth between the tabs. But we're going to be working on that. And like I said, this is dev, so we're probably going to be adjusting some of this, so you don't have to scroll back and forth on here, that kind of thing. We'll be working over that over the next few weeks. But just a sneak peek. But anyway, we've got tons of stuff on the roadmap that we're super, super excited about. Not a lot of stuff we can show you right now besides what we've already I guess we've already showed you quite a bit, but not a lot more stuff that we can show you right now. But anyway, yeah, we've got tons of stuff coming. We're super excited to share this all with you. If you have any questions, be sure and send this live stream should post as a video after we're done. So drop them in the comments down below this video, or send us a message at community.worldradioleague.com. You can tag me at N0APX. James, have you changed your call sign in the community yet?
I think so. Let me check.
All right.
I think it actually automatically changes now. Yeah. It
tag
should be...
James. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Tag James at N0WRL. Used to be at KN4NEH. I'm going to have to get used to your new call, James. What have you done to me? All right. So tag James at N0WRL, me at N0APX. Let us know any questions you have, any suggestions you have. We love getting your feedback. Anytime you have an issue, report a bug. Click that button. We've got a lot of stuff coming in the mobile app. I think James alluded to that a little bit. We've got activities coming in there. But I can't show you that on this live stream very easily tonight. Hopefully in a future stream we'll be able to take a look at that. But anyway, let us know how you like this format, this live stream format. If you like this, if this is something you'd like to see moving forward. for monthly updates. But anyway, glad for everybody who stopped by while we were live. Glad for anybody who watches the stream afterwards. Thank you all for all your support, and we hope to catch you on the air. James, any last words?
You covered it, man. Anything that you've seen probably in this dev, you'll see on production within the next week or so. The side-by-side view, the new activities coming out, with the activity map where you can see your POTUS on a map, that's all going to be coming out. I think some of the few things that I can call out that are pretty obvious that are going to be coming next, I'll just say is cat controls coming, Cabrillo.
Very soon.
Yeah, cat controls coming really soon. Cabrillo format exports coming. We've got a few integrations that you guys are going to be excited about.
Awesome.
And I won't give it away. We'll probably just give a drop for some VIPs here, but there's going to be some sort of secret features that are going to be dropping as well that I won't mention on this. But yeah, get in there, log a few contacts. Let us know. We just want to hear from you guys. What do you like and what do you want to see? Most of these features come from suggestions from our users.
Absolutely, 100%. We love getting feedback. It helps guide our roadmap. So you never know. You may be the one who directs us turns us in a whole new direction, a whole new feature we never thought of. So drop those comments in their community below this video, wherever. Glad to have you there. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks James for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me here and so we could do this live stream. So keep an eye out everybody for these features in the next two or 3 weeks. So they should be dropping, going live. Hopefully by the end of the year. We're super excited about these things. 7-3 everybody, and we'll catch you next time. I'm Andy, N0APX.
And I'm James, N0WRL.
7-3.